Steve McManaman, Michael Owen, Xabi Alonso, Arbeloa, Luis Suarez, Felipe Coutinho, or Steven Gerrard. Trent Alexander Arnold, you have a decision to make. Do you want to be just somebody else who put on that red shirt and went on to do great things with Real Madrid and that white of Real Madrid or Barcelona as well, and put yourself alongside the absolute rat that is Michael Owen, Felipe Coutinho, the absolute rat, Michael Owen, Steve McManaman? Or do you want to be alongside Steven Gerrard? In fact, you've eclipsed Steven Gerrard. Steven Gerrard didn't win everything with the club, but you did. So, the decision is yours. Now, I'm sick. I have a headache. I wake up, I go on Twitter, and my headache gets worse. Why? Because everywhere I just see that Trent Alexander-Arnold wants to leave, that he's linked to Real Madrid. Real Madrid want him. This, that. Now, this whole thing has been cooking for a while now. Trent Alexander-Arnold. I just said that I'm sick. I have a headache. My sickness got worse. My headache got worse. Because I can't fathom Trent Alexander-Arnold leaving. That too on the free. On top of that, to Real Madrid? We have been Real Madrid's dogs for 14 years. We just beat them recently, and that's the first taste of victory we've had in 14 years. And now you want to leave. You didn't want to leave when they were raw dogging us day in and day out in the Champions League final. But now that Real Madrid are not as good as they were. On paper, they're amazing. But results-wise, Liverpool is probably the best team in the world right now, arguably. And now you want to leave. All this talk about it means more. It means more to win with Liverpool. Does it really mean more? Does it mean more to win with the Real Madrid? Nah, this is ridiculous. And the way he's let this whole thing play out is absolutely ridiculous. Oh, just because Jude Bellingham is there, and Jude Bellingham, and you cuddle all the time, and you're the little spoon and he's the big spoon. Well, you clearly are the little spoon, Trent Alexander-Arnold. Show yourself. Show yourself. Show your loyalty to Liverpool. Show your loyalty to the fans of Liverpool. Show your loyalty to that badge that you wear week in, week out. Show some loyalty to the badge that made you who you are today. Jurgen Klopp told Felipe Coutinho. He told Coutinho that if you go to Barcelona, you're going to be just another guy. But if you stay here, they're going to build a statue for you. What did Coutinho do? He goes and he plays for Barcelona. He fakes a back injury. He does this, he does that. He leaves and he turns into a failure. Now, he wins trophies, he goes to Bayern, he wins the Champions League, but nobody really cares about him. Nobody remembers him. Fernando Torres, that list that I just mentioned in the beginning, how can I forget the biggest rat of them all? Fernando Torres. Liverpool loved Fernando Torres like a mother loves her child. And he left. He left. 23 hours before the window closed, Fernando Torres left. He betrayed everybody. He betrayed Liverpool. He betrayed the city. He betrayed the fans. But most importantly, he betrayed himself. Now, the biggest difference between Michael Owen leaving, Steve McManaman leaving, Xabi Alonso, Arbeloa, Torres, the difference between them leaving and Trent Alexander-Arnold leaving right now is massive. Now, it depends how you look at it. When all those players left, Liverpool were absolutely shit. They were swimming in the gutters with rats. They were practically Liverpool was horrible. And to be honest, now that I'm older, I realized in Torres' case especially that it made sense that, you know what, he left, the club was rotten, everything was toxic. Roy Hodgson was the manager. Nobody wants to play for Roy Hodgson. You know what I'm trying to say? But right now, Liverpool, as I said, are probably and arguably the best team in the world. And you want to leave now? You want to leave when Liverpool is challenging for all the trophies? Again, if you were to leave when Liverpool was shit, if we had a horrible manager, if the environment was toxic, if Liverpool didn't have any top players at the club, then I understand. I get it. Leaving makes sense then. But now you want to leave on a free. You want to leave Liverpool on a free when they're challenging for titles. They're going to be making new signings. Arnold is here. He's pretty much revolutionized this football team. And you want to leave now. You want to betray. You want to betray everybody. Why? It makes no sense. Now look, here's the thing, guys. There's two ways of looking at this, right? There's the emotional side and there's the logical side. Emotionally, obviously, we always bring up Steven Gerrard. We always do. Because Steven Gerrard, he said no to Chelsea, he said no to Real Madrid, he said no to Inter Milan, etc., etc. And Steven Gerrard is hailed as some kind of a god in Liverpool because he was there when Liverpool were absolutely horrible. It's true. And you know what? Even if you look at Steven Gerrard's situation in real life terms, it's like a relationship, right? A player and a club, you can see it as a relationship. If you leave your significant other while they're going through a tough time, what does that say about you? Rio Ferdinand, he cheated on his wife while she had cancer. What does that say about Rio Ferdinand? Nobody really respects him as a person. Yeah, as a footballer, he did what he did. But nobody respects him as a person. But Steven Gerrard stayed in the lows. And where would the club be without Steven Gerrard? Nobody knows. Without Trent Alexandr-Arnold, the wheel is just going to keep on spinning. Life goes on. But I digress. Now, when it comes to the emotional and the mental side, if you set aside the emotional side, which I just talked about for the last, I don't know how long, we'll look at the mental side for a bit, right? Because in life, humans always think two ways. Number one, you either think emotionally or you think logically with your head. It's either mind over matter. If you think about it logically, Trent Alexandr-Arnold has won everything for the club. He started his career at Liverpool. He won every single trophy, Premier League, Champions League, FA Cup, Carabao Cup, Club World Cup, this and that. He won it all. So, maybe he wants to change. Maybe he wants to be a Galactico, a Scouse Galactico. Now, the thing is, it's really hard to say no to Real Madrid. It is. It's just the truth. It's really unfortunate with the way that things are in football when it comes to Real Madrid and Barcelona. But as a player, it's really difficult to not have your name in shining lights. Especially right now with the likes of Mbappe, Jude Bellingham, Vinicius Jr., all these, top-ranked players. It's really difficult to say no to the project Real Madrid have because Real Madrid guarantee you trophies. They do. That's just a harsh reality of football. You sign for them, you're guaranteed a Premier League or a Champions League and this and that. And again, if you are Trent Alexandr-Arnold, you're thinking, all right, so my best friend is in Real Madrid. I've won everything at Liverpool, so what more is there due for me? But then you can spin it back and take it back to the emotional side. Winning Premier Leagues and Champions Leagues with Liverpool, it means more. And Trent, you said it yourself. It means more to win with Liverpool. So why are you flirting with Real Madrid? Why? I don't understand. How can you say that it means more to win for your city and then go and sign for Real Madrid and play for them? You want to go against your club, your boyhood club. Liverpool runs through your veins. And now you want to switch it out for some white? You want to switch it out for Jude Bellingham's white? No pun intended. Seriously. Now, all these rival fans are talking about, oh, you guys did the same with Steven Gerrard. You threatened him. You did this. You did that. You prevented him from winning trophies. Blah, blah, blah. Bro, nobody gives a shit about what you guys think. Because for you guys, all you care about is money and trophies. But football means more. Football is all about passion. The fact that all you rival fans come on and sit on in front of this camera and cry and yell and shout is because feelings are there. You're attached to the club. Now, the fact that you guys have no sense of loyalty because you guys don't know what it means. You just don't. That's just the way it is. You guys have oligarchs and all these rich-ass oil money owners coming in and winning things for your club. You guys have no emotion. There's no soul attached to your clubs. There isn't. That's just the harsh reality of life and football. So you guys cannot come and speak for Liverpool fans that, oh, you guys stopped Steven Gerrard for winning this. Steven Gerrard said it himself. Winning one trophy, winning one Premier League with Liverpool would mean way more than winning with Chelsea. Now look, here's the thing, right? Steven Gerrard's legacy has been tarnished because he decided to stay at Liverpool. And obviously things didn't work out for him with the slip and then the way his career ended with his final game, Liverpool losing 3-1 to Palace. The slip, obviously, if he went to Real Madrid, if he went to Chelsea, he could have played with Ronaldo. He could have played with Lampard, Makelele, John Terry, Ashley Cole, Didier Drogba. But he didn't. He decided to stay. Now, whether it's because he got threatened, I mean, look, like it's true, he did get threatened. I'm not going to sit here and say that that's bullshit. But he ended up staying. And guys, let's be real. Like, nobody's family is really under threat like that. You know what I'm trying to say? You can hire security and this and that. And he would have taken his family to Real Madrid or wherever he went and it would have been fine. He would have been safe. But maybe that did play a role in his thing. But maybe the fact that the gangsters or whoever they were threatened him made him realize, like, this is my city. This is my home. Because look, right? Let me give you an analogy. Let's say you guys are living in your house for your whole life and you guys decide to go for university and this and that and you do something really, really horrible, right? Now, you won't be, maybe your parents are like, you're not welcome back home. How would that make you feel? Because no matter where you go, no matter how great things are on the other side, home is always home. Even with, you can see the same with the people that love to travel. They travel, they go here, they go there. They have a great time. But you know what they say? When they come back home, they're like, there's no place like home. And for Steven Gerrard, there would have been no home. Because let's be honest, Chelsea, Real Madrid, Inter Milan, none of them would have treated him the same way Liverpool fans did and the way Liverpool fans see him as right now. And you can't even use the same argument with Trent Alexandr-Arnold because Trent, he's not in the same boat as Steven Gerrard. It was way harder for Gerrard to stay than to leave. But he stayed. For Trent Alexandr-Arnold, it's way easier for him to stay than to leave. And he wants to leave. How does that even make any sense? Trent Alexandr-Arnold, you cannot leave this club. You can't. The worst part is, I think Trent knows deep down that if he goes to Real Madrid, his name is going to be up there with Philippe Lahm and this and that. I mean, you already have rival fans saying that Trent Alexandr-Arnold is a GOAT right back just because he's going to Real Madrid. The harsh reality is nobody's going to call Trent Alexandr-Arnold the GOAT right back if he stays at Liverpool because people have this thing against Liverpool and it just is what it is. But if he goes to Real Madrid, he's going to be up there with Philippe Lahm. He's going to be a legend, essentially. That 66 on the back of a Real Madrid jersey changes everything for him. It changes his whole legacy. Right now, he's just the greatest of all time at Liverpool. in the Premier League. But rival fans would never respect him. It's a bit like Mo Salah. If Mo Salah was playing for Barcelona or Real Madrid, he would have been ranked way higher than he is right now. But instead, he finally got his respect right now, this time around. This is really worrying, guys. Trent Alexander-Arnold cannot leave. How can you say that your idol is Steven Gerrard? How can you say that you want to be Steven Gerrard, man? How? How can you say you want to be Steven Gerrard and leave? Go to Real Madrid. Real Madrid have made us their bitch time and time again. Why? I don't understand. I don't even know what to say anymore, man. This is very upsetting and worrying, to be honest. Because the thing is, right? Even if you do want to leave, you can look at Eden Hazard, for example. Eden Hazard has been a hot topic this whole week on Twitter, as I said in my previous video. And Eden Hazard was linked to Real Madrid numerous times, but he respected Chelsea. He respected Chelsea's terms, and he left. And he left respectfully. The way Trent Alexander-Arnold has let this play out has been very emotional. Very emotionally bad, I mean, and very, very shady. You got Van Dijk and Salah coming out and being diplomatic and be like, you know what, I love the club loves me, and this and that. Mo Salah talking about how much he loves Liverpool and how much he wants to say. Trent Alexander-Arnold, he goes and does the celebration. Is he mocking Liverpool fans? How dare you if you are? How dare you, Trent Alexander-Arnold? How fucking dare you? He is never going to be able to live this down if he leaves to Real Madrid. Because look, if he goes to Real Madrid, Liverpool are going to come up against Real Madrid one way or another in the Champions League. They are. And then what? You're going to be booed. You're going to be chewed on. You're going to be spat on. In fact, when Daniel Agger elbowed Fernando Torres at Anfield when he made his return, that's what I want Van Dijk to do to you, Trent, if you ever leave. You are always going to be known as the rat who left. How dare you? How dare you? You've been getting cocked by Real Madrid time and time again. Now you want to go to them. You want to lay in the same bed that you got shagged in with Liverpool. How about you respect yourself and respect Liverpool and beat Real Madrid for once? And build yourself a legacy. How about you do that? And again, all your rival fans, shut your ass up. Keep that shit hidden. Nobody cares what you have to say. Seriously, no. Nobody, because you don't know what it feels like. You don't know what it means. When Lampard went to City and scored against you, how did that make you feel? You guys were booing him, weren't you? And this is not remotely anywhere even close. Because Lampard was not even a Chelsea born and bred. But Trent Alexander-Arnold is. So Trent, you have a decision to make. Do you want to be Steve McManaman? Do you want to be Michael Owen, Arbeloa, Xabi Alonso, Fernando Torres, Luis Suarez, Filippo Coutinho? Do you want to be just another fish in the pond? Or do you want to be the king of your city? Or do you want to be the king of Liverpool, the king of your people, the king of the red of Liverpool? Because Trent, remember one thing. He who leaves will always walk alone. He who betrays will always walk alone. And trust me, this isn't sour grapes. But if you think I had a lot to get off my chest right now, if I see that agreement, if I see you in the Real Madrid shirt, all hell will break loose. You're going to see me get a lot of shit off my chest. So Trent, once again, remember, he who betrays will always walk alone.